Now from the University of Okoboji, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee.
Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast. It is a Wednesday, History Wednesday. Oh my goodness, that means I'm right here at the Dickinson County Museum, and my friend Mary Dreier is here with me once again. How are you, my friend?
I am a little frazzled, but that's not unusual.
You've had, in just a few minutes I've had setting up, people, authors in here and talking about railroad tracks and all this different stuff, and it just goes to show you how busy this little museum is.
It is so fun. There is so much life in this place. Okay. You know what I'd like to call us?
No.
The Cheers Bar of museums.
Where everybody knows your name. Bum, bum, bum.
Yep, that's the place. That's who we are. People love to come in here and visit, to tell stories, to hear stories, to see stuff, and it's just
even your way back Wednesday, you get groups of people in to just talk, chat history, what they remember, what they.
In this day and age, we need more of this.
Yes.
The pure conversation that doesn't involve an electronic gadget and thumbs.
Like this?
I think we're missing out on this back and forth stuff like you and I do, or like we do here at the museum all the time.
Yeah.
Just really getting to know people at more than a emoji level.
Yes.
You know, really getting to know the heart and soul of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How fun is it that people come in and you get to enjoy that?
Oh, absolutely. I hope they enjoy it just a wee bit.
Well, I just, from the conversations I was listening to, Mary, I think they're enjoying it very, very much.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. And we never know who's going to walk through our door.
No, that's right.
We never know.
And if you come in enough, everybody will remember your name. So there you go.
That's right.
And one thing that many of us are familiar with and generations have, and that's Terrace Park.
Yes. Terrace Park is such an iconic place at the very south end of West Okoboji.
Yeah. Browns Bay?
Browns Bay.
Yeah.
There was an article on Facebook, maybe you saw it this week, about a balloon going down in Browns Bay. Did you watch that?
I did watch that.
It was so cool. What happened was this balloon was going, over the lake like it does, and the wind died. What does a balloon do when the wind dies? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But someone was around to take a video of this guy going up and down, and finally a boater came and tied onto the balloon and towed him into the Terrace Park Beach.
Amazing.
It was a great...
Yet another historic thing going on in Terrace Park, right?
Yeah. So there's a lot going on at Terrace Park. Have you driven down there lately?
Not driven. I've boated by many times this past summer.
Yeah,
and
it's changed.
It
Already
has changed.
This fall it has changed since Labor Day.
Yeah.
The fence is gone now, and a bunch of the trees are gone. I think they were ash trees. But it's all in preparation for the new and improved Terrace Park that's coming.
It's going to get a facelift.
It is.
Like so many of us would enjoy if the opportunity.
It has happened in so many places around the area.
Yes.
I'm really anxious to see how this is going to end up. The Terrace Park Beach is my favorite beach. I think it's it's many people's favorite beach.
When I was a kid and we were around, we'd often go there to sunbathe. There were girls there too. I'm not sure how much I enjoyed it as sunbathing went, but
you enjoyed the amenities.
I did, yes.
The amenities, yeah. Well, I just enjoy the sand beach going, gradual thing out.
Gradual into Westlake.
I like to take my little beach chair and sit it right at the edge of the water, so my tushy is wet and cool, and
gentle
have my
waves,
book. Yeah. But Terrace Park Beach has a long history. It started out in about 1892. A man by the name of Dr. Green took a buggy ride in the area and discovered this area that was mostly grass, not much for trees, pretty flat. As far as land around the lakes goes, probably not as desirable as some of the other areas.
Right.
But he had a vision, and his vision was to develop this area. And so he did. And again, his name was Dr. Green, and so sometimes we call it Green's Beach at Browns Bay.
Yes.
That's why.
Okay.
It's because of the original owners. And he bought the land, 160 acres, for $8,000.
Oh,
Can
that
you
might
imagine?
drive you crazy, wouldn't
Can
it?
you imagine? Yeah, just amazing. And Dr. Green was kind of a do-it-yourselfer sort of guy. He did a lot of the original work himself. Dr. Green started work on the roads, and as the entire project was now in his own hands and purse strings, he did the work himself.
Okay.
All 6,000 of the trees and shrubs were planted by Green.
Oh my goodness.
By himself.
By himself.
Yeah.
6,000. Try to
6,000
imagine doing
trees.
putting
Yeah.
that many trees in.
Yeah.
Because you said it was mostly grassland.
Yeah,
Around there, okay.
Yeah, there was really not much there.
Yeah.
I have seen some photos that there was a farm there, but more pasture type stuff than.
Well, now
than
when we
anything.
think of it, you think of the trees. You know, you boat by and you see the trees and the beach, and so
Yeah, it was way
good
different.
old Dr. Green, yeah.
It was way different. He opened Terrace Park in 1905, and it was a favorite place for picnickers to come, for boaters to come, for swimmers to come, for the same reasons as we came,
Sure.
as we come. You
Yeah.
know, beautiful beach and all that. In 1923, another one of his visions came to fruition. He built the Terrace Park Casino. This was a massive building, 2-story building made out of concrete,
Okay.
down on the lakeshore pretty much, not real far away from the lakeshore anyway. And as a kid, I always thought, casino? I didn't know casinos were legal in Iowa. It was not what we think of as a casino with the
Okay.
gambling. It was a dance hall.
Oh.
This was at the area, in the era when dancing was really, really popular. And
Much
for-
like the Roof and
the
the
Roof
Emporium.
and the Emporium, the New Inn, Manhattan Beach.
It was a cheap form of entertainment.
It was.
Yes.
And it was fun because I think we've talked about this before. People would get on one of the steamboats and they'd go, say, to Terrace Park, and then they'd dance there a while, and then they'd go over to the Inn or to Manhattan Beach or whatever, to the Emporium. It was a full night's entertainment.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that they had friends that were doing the same thing.
Sure.
And so dancing was a big deal. And that's why Terrace Park Casino was built, was for the dancing.
Okay.
And supposedly it had the best dance floor in the Midwest.
Oh my goodness. And this what,
1923.
1923.
What you may not know, Jeff, is that this was dedicated and opened a week. It was either a week before or a week after the Roof Garden.
Oh wow.
They came to be big in the same week.
Okay.
Okay, they both opened then, which tells you more about how popular
Yeah,
the
because
dancing
the Roof
was.
is 100 years old this year.
So
The
it-
original.
So
yes.
was Terrace Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, so way cool. Anyway, the top story was the dancing. But they did other things in dancing. They would have entertainers come in, like jugglers, like dancers, like circus performers.
Yeah.
It was kind of a family entertainment area. And the bottom floor had like changing booths in it for beachgoers. It had concession stands.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay. And out in the water, they had a water wheel. I wish I had a picture to show you of this thing. Big wheel, probably, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 feet diameter, made out of wood, and you'd climb on it in the water. You'd climb on it till you got to the top, and then, gravity would push you over and you'd fall into the water.
Okay.
It was great fun.
So not exactly like a hamster wheel that you just keep pedaling. You actually went up and then down
And
into the water.
Yeah. These old pictures of the beach show just how magnificent it was. It really, to me, with the casino right behind the beach, reminds me of beaches in Florida. Wide sand beach
Yes.
and nothing much there. Just very, very cool.
Wow.
Terrace Park Casino was a very popular place until 1936. And something happened in the area in 1936 that caused great damage to the Terrace Park Casino and the whole Terrace Park area, and also other areas around the lake. Tornado.
Tornado came
through and badly damaged the building. They tried to rebuild. They struggled along for a couple of years. 1938, I think, is when they closed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But there was more to happen. Do you know what happened after that?
No, that's why I'm here.
Oh, okay.
So you can tell me.
Well, in 1940, the property was ceded to the Catholic Church. And the Terrace Park Casino became...
Boys Town.
No.
No.
You've skipped ahead way too far.
I was trying to fill in.
You're reading the end of the book.
Okay.
We're in the middle of the book.
Okay.
Okay. In the middle of the book, 1940, deeded over to the Catholic Church, and Terrace Park Casino, the dance hall, the entertainment venue, became...
Knights of Columbus? No.
Nope. La Salle Seminary.
You're kidding.
Yes, it was a seminary.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that. Here, I had bingo gambling going on, or Boys Town. So yeah, I was further in the future there.
It was a seminary to train missionaries.
I had no idea there was a missionary here.
Yeah,
a seminary.
Seminary. I know.
Yeah.
You just don't think seminary at Okoboji.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It just doesn't quite compute.
Right.
But it was there. It didn't last real long. I'm thinking until about 1950 or so. I could be off on that date a little bit. But yes, it was a seminary. And there was a chapel down on the lakeshore called Our Lady of the Lake Chapel. And I've talked to some people who actually remember it. And it was very small, right on the lakeshore, but very cute. Very cute. Yeah.
I'm just trying to envision this going from about 18 years as casino, 15 before it was damaged, and then a seminary sat there.
A seminary. That just, I don't know.
Lady of the Lake.
Whenever I think about that, it just almost doesn't compute to me. But it's the real deal.
Yeah.
It really happened.
Okay, so how long was the seminary there?
Like I said, not real long.
Okay.
I'm guessing about 10, 15 years.
Okay.
Again, I can't tell you exactly how long. And then it went to Boys Town.
Which gets us kind of into the 1960s somewhere?
Yeah, yeah, and now.
Yeah.
I mean, the current era, it's Boys Town.
Okay.
And part of the reason that there's such a close association with the Catholic denomination is that Dr. Green was very close to the church, and he always wanted this land to be used for the benefit of kids.
Wow.
And the church. So that's why it is.
Yeah. Well, certainly the kids still enjoy it.
Yeah. We all do. Very much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as kids with, grayer hair. And
Us
older kids.
Some of us will never grow up, Jeff.
I have no intention.
But isn't the history of that area just incredible?
You taught me so much in just the last few minutes. No idea of a lot of it. But this is why we talk. This is why you get together, you come to the museum, and you chat.
Yeah, and one thing leads to another, and everybody's got stories. I mean, we all have stories.
Yeah. And
I think what is really cool is when our stories come together, like this.
Yeah.
And it's fun, especially my razzing you about the seminary being there, and you being clueless about it, but it was the coming together of that.
Yes.
That made the conversation fun.
Oh, there's no end to the things I'm clueless about, Mary. You should have a heyday when I'm around.
But you're such a good sport.
Oh, well, thank you. I love to learn, and that's the opportunity here. So, Terrace Park, I had no idea. So it's going to be fun to see as things develop there now.
What happens?
Yes.
I am so anxious for that.
Yeah.
I am just so anxious to see what's coming yet, because everything that's been done in this area has been just incredible.
Yeah.
The changes over the last 10 years or so have just brought new life into this whole area.
Yeah.
And Terrace Park Beach will also.
We're fortunate to have it, aren't we?
We certainly are, Jeff.
So, I just want to remind people that fall hours, I think we're close enough now. Tomorrow's fall, so we can say fall hours. You're open now.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 10 to 3.
Okay.
We have our Way Back When Wednesdays, every Wednesday at 10 o'clock. And if you have a chance to come at all, do. You'll laugh so much and learn so much. It's just fun.
It's a lot like our little give and take with just two people.
You know, it really is.
Yeah.
Only here we have people who have been involved in different things. I'm thinking Bill Moss is a character who comes every week. Bill Moss worked for the DNR for years.
Yeah,
and
a teacher.
And a teacher. He has so many stories,
yes.
and they are funny, and he's a master storyteller.
Yes, he is.
And he's just one of this group that comes. So do come. You'll enjoy it. You'll be glad that you did.
All right. Well, Mary, as always, thank you for your time. Thank you for educating me on Terrace Park and the seminary.
This was really fun today,
This was
Jeff.
really fun. She loves to stump Jeff. As always, we thank you for watching us right here, especially where history comes alive at the Dickinson County Museum on Okoboji Broadcast. Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park is brought to you in part by the Scott Troutman State Farm Agency in Spirit Lake, Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. The headquarters of the University of Okoboji is at the Three Sons, open Monday through Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday from 10 to 4. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Ruthven Locker at the Lake, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji.